Morning guys. So yesterday night I just arrived here in Bregenz, Lake Constance, after a long day of traveling, more than 250 kilometers through the Alps. Beautiful views, amazing. I slept really well. I'm actually amazed about the temperature control of the Truma installed on the van. It comes as part of the Vendôme standard. I'm loving it, I really do, and it has this self-start condition through the night. So whenever the temperature goes below a certain amount that I cannot unfortunately set myself, it's self-set. I believe it's below 10 degrees. It starts again. Or if it doesn't work like that, it's a timer. So every 2 hours or every 3 hours, I believe it's a temperature-based timer, it starts over again. And so throughout the night I've been really nice and toasty, and I had it on setting 2 or 5 only. Consumption has been really minimal, so the batteries are still like 90%. And that is exciting stuff. I was actually pretty afraid about the consumptions of the heating system and the refrigerator. So my main concern, the electrics so far have been spot on. I am gonna be putting a solar system in the next few months, between 400 and 470 kilowatts, and I may change my batteries to lithium batteries in the foreseeable future, probably a year time. I'm pretty happy so far, so I'm not gonna need an upgrade, but we'll see. So far we're good. Back to us, Lake Constance, really beautiful town. It's an overcast day, unfortunately. Like most German or Central Europe lakes, it's a mountain-based glacier lake, and it's stunning. The village here is so beautiful. Let me just show you around quickly. The villas, it's like a whole residential area everywhere. Everything is based on beautiful villas like this, and 1 or 2 family max live in it. Beautiful garden, minimal fencing, just standard. Everything is super clean, super pretty. I am really excited of where I find myself, and I'm gonna be exploring a little bit of the town, and talk to you later. Take care. So I am in Bregenz. It's a really beautiful little town. As you can see, architecture is pretty amazing. I love the German-Austrian look and design. I don't actually quite like the standard European square cube. It's kind of whatever it is, no comment. But the town itself, it's really pretty overall. People are really sweet and kind. It's just a shame about the weather. So just past the museum, I'm moving into the general library now, and I'll get back to you soon. So I'm here in Bregenz again, Lake Constance, and I've been roaming the roads of this little beautiful, super pretty town. And I'm in a very residential area here. It looks extremely beautiful. All the houses are independent. They're all pretty big and really beautiful. It looks like one family at a time lives in it. Very spacious, and the architecture style is just brilliant. I love the brick wall, unlike the wooden walls in the US or other areas of Europe. And overall it's just really pretty. Everything is so clean, the streets are clean, people are very nice. I just love it here. It's pretty amazing. So I'm now headed to the library. I'll spend some time there doing some editing and standard computer work, given the beauty of the day. Not much to do in town, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I just walked through the town, and I'm in this beautiful residential area. Leading up the hill to reach one of the most beautiful libraries according to the local reviews of the entire region. Apparently they took property, I don't really know, it doesn't really clearly explain if it was a monastery or something. I think it was a private residence with a church. And I'm walking up the hills, I can see it now. So they basically just renovated the whole church and turned it into a library. So the original building on the left, I can show you now, right there, that is the original building. It's probably the house of a big property owner or a landlord that had a church. You can see it over here, adjacent. And so this landlord had a house on top of the hill. So probably soon we'll be able to see the rest of the lake. And what they did is literally transform the whole property into a library. So we're gonna get there in a second. You'll be able to see how beautiful it is. Yeah. Amazing view over the lake. There's a hospital in front of us. Rest of the hills will keep going. Here's a beautiful property. Imagine living here back then. And the church, as well as the rest of the property, has been turned into a library. It's pretty amazing. Look at that view. I'm sure you can't see the lake, but later on we'll be on the road and we'll be able to take more images and videos, footage of the whole lake. Let's get in. Mind if I film?
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you. So we're in the eating canteen right now from the
monastery
of the old abbot,
yes,
which has been transformed into a meeting room.
It's now a meeting room and
for the librarians.
Not only, we have many pupils here, showing them how to use a library. Yes, and today is now our building meeting. We will start.
So your big meeting is going to happen here in an hour.
Yes, we will start in August, and the architect will come, and the town of Bregenz building, all these. Everybody who is concerned with the building.
Nice, amazing. I mean, the restoration is incredible. The quality of the wood.
This room is restored last year.
Okay.
It was in a bad condition, and then we did the restoration of the paintings and so on.
It's incredible.
Now it
looks incredibly amazing. Cool. Anything else we can see?
Yes. Situated here.
Yeah.
There are about 20,000 books. The youngest herein is about 1850.
Wow.
Okay. the oldest ones are here.
Wow.
These are our oldest books, our oldest printed books. These books are older of the Middle Ages.
Wow.
So from 1450 to 1500.
So these books are 500 years old.
Yes.
That's incredible.
More than 500.
So you...
the youngest herein is from 1499.
Wow. So you have a special protocol to use them? Like to touch them and...
Yes.
Okay. And then you probably have
we need gloves and so on. And there's a colleague of me who will, if you want to read one of these books, you have to contact him, and
big procedure. So
Yeah,
what is
yes,
the collection about? What are the many big Bibles, I guess?
The main collection is theological, philosophy. It's about people who can read. In former centuries, it was a priest, scientist, and teacher, and doctors. And therefore, it's the main topic is
around those subjects.
Yes, it's religion, and the language is Latin.
Right.
Okay, it's not so easy to read.
I'm sure it's not. That's amazing. Thanks for showing us.
Are you a friend of libraries?
Well, it's the best way to travel, you know?
If I come to another country, I do the same thing you do now.
Yeah.
Walk in the library, find someone who will show me.
You can.
Then I know what you want.
That's exactly it.
And I show you now one more place.
It feels like a movie. It's amazing.
I think there is no English word. This is Jugendstil.
Jugendstil.
Jugendstil is an architecture period in Austria from 1900 to 1920. And this is a terrazzo floor and these ornaments.
The Venetian here. One, right? This is the Venetian style.
Yes, and terrazzo is style of Jugendstil.
Yeah.
And if we are ready with our adaptation, there will be terrazzo all over the. There will be not this carpet, but terrazzo.
But actual beautiful terrazzo. But maybe it's underneath it, right?
It's underneath, but we have to give a new terrazzo. It's in a bad condition.
To be done. Okay, so we're getting into the actual church or the monastery right now. They have renovated it recently, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful. I'm going to show you now. I've been here yesterday, but the camera, I'm going to switch cameras now because this didn't work well yesterday.
Okay. Church of the Benedictine monastery. It was built in 1916.
Yeah.
It's about more than 100 years old.
It's so beautiful. It's amazing what you guys have done with this space. It's just incredible. And the original monastery.
Yes, for example, my parents married here.
Wow.
It's like 60s.
It's almost like you've been conceived around here.
Yes. And nowadays it's a public library space.
Yeah.
And I know what's Denkmalschutz. There is a part of government who is concerned of preserving historical spaces, like and they will be with our meeting if we change something.
That's amazing. You know, in the UK right now, especially in London, they are turning churches into private properties. So they're bought by development companies and then they're turned into flats. So like 20, 50 people live in a reconstructed church like this. So one people in one corner.
But we had a discussion about changing a church into a library. But we had a priest from St. Gallen, and he said in a Benedictine monastery there is the most important room is the church, and the second place is library. It's the best way to change a church.
Combining it.
Is changing it to a library, and not to flats or a swimming area like in Eastern Germany. Or so.
They turned it into.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
And we.
So that's still the original organ, right?
Yes.
That's so beautiful, and all of those writings have been preserved, and then they have been renovated, right?
On the left side, it's Maria Stein. The Benedictines, they have a long tradition, coming from Switzerland. It's the original monastery in Switzerland, and then they turned to Maria Stein, and the next station was here Bregenz.
And then all the virtues are written all around. I have to say, this structure is just amazing. How it has been just simply adapted. You didn't even have to carve anything. You just placed it there.
Yes, and we have many events here in it's concerts and
beautiful.
New books are
presentations. That's amazing. It's so beautiful. And all of these have been kept from the original, right? The bronzes.
It was, a barrier if you take the
body of Christ.
Yes, that's it. And it was here around.
Right.
And the people in here to take the body of Christ.
Wow. Cool. All right, you guys. Okay. I've been really lucky to meet the librarian. I have to let him go right now. He has to have a big meeting.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, man. It was a massive pleasure.
Okay.
Good luck with everything.
And what's your tour now?
Next, I'm going to go all around the rest of the lake and explore more libraries there. And then moving towards Stuttgart.
Go to St. Gallen.
St. Gallen.
Go to St. Gallen. One of the, it's the oldest library in the world is Rome, Vatican. Second, Verona, Italy.
Yeah.
Third, St. Gallen.
Yeah. You know, I was born there in Verona.
And you have to go to St. Gallen.
Yeah.
It's really...
Definitely will.
It's fantastic.
Definitely now that you tell me I'm going.
The most precious collection of medieval manuscripts. It's half an hour by train to Switzerland.
Beautiful. I'm by car, so I can...
I hope you will not be restricted by Corona.
Oh no! I haven't been in Italy for a while.
Okay. No, I wanted to go to there would have been a congress about library building in 2 weeks in Luxemburg, and now it's cancelled.
It's cancelled. Everything everywhere, no? It's pretty crazy. Well, pleasure. Okay. Don't want to take more of your time.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
bye.
You. Bye-bye.